Hey guys, and welcome to the Into the Microwave Oven podcast. This is your host, this is Bri.
And Kirann.
And today we'll be talking about musicals, or more specifically, the story they told. Beware of spoilers along the way.
Cue intro music. Da-da-da-da-da-da. We don't have intro music.
We do not.
Nope. Okay, anyway, Bri and audience, we'll be talking about the stories of our favorite musicals. We'll choose one out of each of us. So Bri will have one, I will have one, and then we'll talk about the honorable mention that we actually watched live because we're basic. Also, theater nerds, don't crucify us because I love you guys. I love you all. We're bad. We're really basic. We haven't.
We're beginners.
We're beginners, basically. Okay.
We don't have access to a lot of these,
and I feel so bad watching bootlegs. I'm gonna be honest. I feel really bad.
I know.
Okay. That's nice to know, Bri.
No, wait, you're gonna make me have to explain this. Look, if they wanted us to not look at bootlegs, then they would at the very least, do like official recordings, like Cats, for example.
Yeah, but that takes... Okay, this is a controversy, but honestly, that takes away the whole magic of it because most of it should be live, honestly, you know? But
the problem is not everyone, we're getting off topic, but not everyone can like buy a plane ticket to like, for example, like New York, Broadway, and like watch it there. And some at the very least, like I get like that's part of the whole magic of it, but for like those of us who can't just go where it is and go watch it and get tickets for it, like even when the show is over, like okay, we're pulling this show down, it's never gonna be shown again.
Beetlejuice.
Like, at the very least, you have like some kind of like how they did with Hamilton
and Beatles.
Like on
right, okay, yeah. Okay. Like, I agree with you there. Like there should be an option open. But honestly, preferably, I wouldn't.
I'm not gonna like limit myself just because it's not available to me. Like it is available to me. It's just through means that are like
not nice,
not legal.
Yeah,
it's not legal. But
okay, well.
Anyway, this is
okay.
Off topic.
We're gonna get into it. Okay, so there's gonna be spoilers ahead. We're just gonna jump right into it. We're gonna say a little bit of the topic, and then we're gonna talk about why we really like it. So, are you gonna go first, Bri?
Yes. Okay. So for my choice, out of a very admittedly small pool of choices, I picked Six the Musical.
Let me do my thing. Wait. Let me do my. Six the Musical. Okay.
Are you not gonna say beware of spoilers?
Beware of spoilers.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for Six, I personally, I decided to pick it. Like a lot of like other ones have like good stories too, but like Six was like fun. Like I get like it's like surface level fun, but it's like, and I get like it's like if it's based on real stuff, and it's like you look a little deeper, and it's like not as fun anymore. But I just like how it's like basically 6 different stories connected by like one thing, and then they denounce that one thing, and I don't know. I liked it, you know.
No, yeah. I get it. It's like, you know how they're like usually. No, you're right. Like they're denounced for the one thing that they did during their time with King Henry, but like they're like trying to reclaim what could have been. Like I'm trying to.
It's obviously it's not exactly historically accurate.
Yeah, but they're like telling the story from what it could have been like, because obviously in history it's always so like mansplained to the point where he's seen in a more positive light than he should have been. Like you learn in history class, King Henry VIII, he was such a cool ruler, he lived for a very long time, and he was like a ruler of blah blah blah. And
I'm gonna be honest here, I did not.
You didn't?
So No, let's little background. I am homeschooled, so my curriculum is I'm not very good at keeping up with it. So my curriculum is shaky at best, and I did not actually learn about King Henry the Eighth. Is it eighth?
Oh, yeah. That I think it's the 8th.
Or was it 6?
I think it's the 8th. You're only thinking of 6 because of the musical.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. No, it was King Henry the 8th. Yeah.
Okay. So I didn't learn about him. The only time, like the first mention of him that I ever heard was from Six the Musical, and that's it.
Honestly, I heard about him in Six the Musical first, and then I went to school, and they were talking about it. I was like, oh
no.
Destiny.
So I only heard about him from there, nowhere else. And the only knowledge I have of like what actually happened and like not based on the musical is from the comments from the soundtrack, like the soundtrack on YouTube. That is legal because it's, you know, on YouTube soundtrack, like just the soundtrack.
Yeah.
On there in the comments, they were talking about like for each of the individual songs, they would like do like, oh, like this song is so cool, but you know, like fun fact, do you want to know the actual history of what happened and like the actual history for Anne
Boleyn.
I don't know I don't know whose names.
Anne Boleyn.
I'm gonna go by their number because I'm bad with names, and 3
So,
of them are
number
named
2.
Catherine. So for example, the second one who was the first one who was beheaded. They gave like in the comments it was like extra facts about like why she was actually executed, for the one who was the second one who was divorced, like it wasn't actually because she was like ugly or anything. It was like because of like something else, like some kind of like plot that not a plot, but like they were trying to do like this romantic gesture, but she wasn't familiar with it, and it ended up happening like embarrassingly on his side.
Oh, because of the barrier, right? Because she was like German or something.
Yeah, I think she was like German, and since like it was like supposed.
Can you say that again?
Oh, sorry. Like I don't know. I think I don't remember it because it was a while ago, but it was like, and this is also from comments, so I don't know how like real this is, but they it was some like, you know, like this guy comes up to you, but you show kindness, bam, it's your prince, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. So like she showed him a little bit of kindness, and he was like, "You're my wife now."
No, that was it was like they were supposed to get married, but then like on like the way there, he like showed up like dressed in rags and ugly, and she didn't show him kindness because she wasn't familiar with it.
Oh.
So and, like she embarrassed him, so he didn't like her all that much. But this is again, I don't know how like real this is. This was just from the comments of said songs.
Honestly, I trust the comments more than my own history teacher. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah. And then the second one who was beheaded, they gave a little insight to like her age, like how it was actually a lot earlier than they let you know.
Okay, wait. The second one beheaded.
Which I think.
Oh, okay. Catherine.
All you want to do.
Catherine Howard. Okay.
Okay, Catherine Howard. So for her, apparently like
no, that's not Howard.
For the first guy, she said like she was saying how she was 13, but I think one of the comments said how it ended with the first guy when she was 13. It started like a lot earlier. So like that's what like again, this is from the comments, and my memory is like really shaky on it, but it was like, you know. Oh, and also how like the one who survived, do you know the name?
Catherine Parr.
So I feel so bad not knowing their names because the literal end is literally them like denouncing
trying
themselves
to
as from that,
reclaim their own image
by their order.
That's so
I feel
funny.
Horrible for that, but I can't fix
Good.
my memory.
Okay, wait. So, I only like if you think about the first song, they like introduce themselves. And I'm kind of going off of that.
Yeah.
I'm the survivor. Catherine Parr. If I could sing.
It's been a while since I've listened to like the intro. But yeah. Sorry, what was I? Oh right.
The
so
plot?
I also like the thing they said how like when he died it was, and like later on, like they found out it was suspiciously similar to arsenic poison or something. It's like, oh, who could have done that?
Catherine, what you doing?
But this is also like suspicion. Like I think that's like suspicion, and I might even be wrong by what the comments told me. Who knows?
You know what? I'm gonna say the comments are all true.
No, but I think this is like suspicion even for the comments. Like, oh, nobody, like they say he died like this, but results say it's kind of like this, but it's not like confirmed or anything.
Honestly, how would we really know?
Yeah.
There's like no way. I mean, there is, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know it. Do you know?
Yeah.
Do you?
No, I don't.
No, Bri, you gotta tell me, do you?
Yes, but this is a big secret. I can't let the podcasters know. So sorry. Goodbye.
I'm gonna have to edit this out, aren't I?
Yeah, a little.
Dang. Okay.
I wish I could talk more, but like it's been a while.
It has, hasn't it?
So for me it's like really like difficult to really like bring up memories and like why I enjoyed it and why I picked it. But like the heart of it is really just that it's like 6 different stories from 6 very interesting women, and I really enjoyed it. And it was, all the songs are super catchy.
Yeah.
So at the heart of it, it was really just, I like how it was like a bunch of different stories at once.
Which makes sense, because like I remember being in school and we're talking about Anne Boleyn, because apparently she like made a deal with King Henry VIII that if she died, her daughter would be the one who became the queen. So that would be Queen Elizabeth, I think. Am I right, Juniper?
The
Think the first Elizabeth, right?
Her daughter, yes.
Okay, thank you. I had the fact check with my much smarter Juniper.
She could have lived, but then that means Queen Elizabeth I would never have been a monarch.
Okay, well, anyway, I only knew like Anne Boleyn to be like promiscuous and scandalous, but like this song kind of like opened up, like it may not have been that way because of how history is kind of made out to be. Like you learn King Henry to be this wonderful monarch who ruled really greatly, but like Anne Boleyn would be like cast to the side, or all the other ones like Catherine Howard, I think her name was, where she was beheaded, the second beheaded to you, where like she was basically a slut because she slept with a lot of people and then she got beheaded because of that, when really like in this musical they depict it as her being like forced upon that, or where like she wasn't able to like say no, you know, we're just like a power struggle kind of.
I think this one is actually like more research, and it's like got actual evidence to it. Like honestly, it really was forced. Like they could see like how like I think the guy, like the last, like the 4th guy that hurt her was actually known for doing that kind of thing. Like even at that time they all knew, but you know, nobody said anything, nobody did anything because they didn't care, it wasn't important to them. And how like in her, like it was like letters that were saying she had the affair, how the handwriting was shaky and so different from previous handwritings, and how it was very, very incredibly likely that she was, you know, threatened into doing that kind of thing. So,
yeah, and the point that
like,
they're not,
the letter that gave her away,
and the point that Anne Boleyn is the only one that I like learned about in school solely because she gave birth to Queen Elizabeth is, it feels wrong, right? Like they're very important figures, I'd like to think about, right? Because like I don't know, it feels like they're more cast aside because reasons and the way history is written in books and how they're taught at schools. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right. I like the musical because it makes it like it reclaims their titles of, oh, we were the queen, you know, like it told us kind of what could have
Yeah.
actually happened, you know.
Yeah, but because of the whole, victors write the history, that also applies to those in power who write history. And those who have access to actually being able to write.
Exactly. You're right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Do you get complimented a lot? I'm joking. Okay.
Oh my god. What?
Damn, I'm sorry.
That
That was an attack.
We love okay.
We love okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm joking.
Okay, anyway.
I'm joking. Okay, wait. I gotta say though, most of the songs here iconic. No way. Gosh, it's been in my head for days. Freaking Lose Your Head. My gosh, I was singing it for months. Freaking All You Wanna Do. And Heart of Stone. Heart of Stone made me cry. All You Wanna Do also made me cry. But it's catchy as heck. Catchy as heck. Freaking Get Down. I just want to say I love Get Down a lot. It gave
and also
the last one, which the title eludes me. I Don't Need Your Love. There you go. Freaking.
I also want to talk about the ones that like aren't character centric, like the intro, the middle to like give us a break, and the last one. I personally love the last one. I love the little ukulele bit. Maybe it's ukulele. I might be wrong. Sorry.
Ukulele bit. Is this the one where it's like all of them? Mega 6, right?
No. Like it's the one. In the soundtrack, there are 9 songs, and like it's the very last one after "I Don't Need Your Love."
Oof.
And it's like the one that's like one more time to like.
Oh, okay, I got it. I think.
Like oh god, I can't remember the how it goes. I'm so sorry.
We're one of a kind, no category. Yeah. That one.
That one.
Okay. Good to know. I like that one a lot. Oh, I think that is a ukulele.
I mean, I always thought it. I don't know instruments at all, but
I don't either.
Hey, is it pretty?
Is it pretty? It goes strum. Oh, okay. I've been informed by Juniper that the song is named 6.
I am disappointed in all of us.
Why did Juniper know she's not even in this episode?
I thought she was looking it up. She's not looking it up.
Are you looking this up? No, she's not.
Okay, this is fine. This is
your favorite one.
I told you it's been a while for any musical, so I'm trying to segue this. It's now your turn before I embarrass myself some more.
Okay, we're at the 18-minute mark. Right now, we're gonna be talking about Beetlejuice. Beware of spoilers.
Oh God, I'm so sorry.
So Beetlejuice is one of those musicals that was not as popular in the beginning, but then it became really popular, and then it got taken out because it wasn't popular in the beginning. Really sad, much sad. So it's no longer in Broadway. I'm really sad. I wanted to watch it. Okay, I'm willing to travel, but okay. So Beetlejuice is basically
sorry. Now we gotta rush because of me. I'm sorry.
It's fine. The Beetlejuice is basically about this girl who lost her mother, so then they moved to a place, and okay, I'm gonna talk about so apparently this place is haunted by like ghosts, but these ghosts were named the Maitlands, and they're pretty much like really nice, and they meet this demon named Beetlejuice, and he basically just wants to like he wants to be alive. So then Lydia moves into the house the Maitlands were in. They have really cool songs. I'm just saying, I love all the songs. Anyway, so they talk about so Beetlejuice, so she's basically like really suicidal because of her mom dying, and then her dad like wants to get like remarried, or it was he already married? Anyway, I like Delia a lot. But just a little. I like Delia a lot. So basically, Beetlejuice wants to be alive again, so he asked Lydia to be like, hey, if you say my name 3 times, I could, like, help you with your little daddy problem, and, like, much to a lot of banter later, she finally calls his name, and then they scare a lot of people, and then eventually he realizes that in order to be alive, he has to marry someone from life. Am I saying this right? Because I only heard it from like the soundtrack. So yeah. So that happens. They basically. So Lydia comes up with this plan, blah blah blah. She ends up killing him in the end. It's great. I like it a lot because mostly of the emotional appeal, right? Oh my gosh. So sorry, there was a bug. So Lydia is in this constant struggle of, oh my gosh, without my mom, who am I? And oh my gosh, my dad literally does not care. And Delia's all about this positivity all the time. But like, I'm feeling this existential dread, you know? Like, it doesn't feel like I could ever be happy again. But like, through the Maitlands and realizing she does have a family, it's basically the found family trope. She finds a family in the ghosts that live there, Adam and Barbara. It is just so sweet. Also, the songs are iconic. Let me just all of the songs. All of them. I love them all. Also,
Absolutely.
like she keeps calling to her mom like, hey, can you tell me what I'm supposed to do since you're gone? What am I supposed to do with my dad like not caring, when really the dad does care, but he just doesn't want to talk about it? And it's all this miscommunication kind of thing. I don't like miscommunications normally, but I like it. I watched the Beetlejuice movie with Winona Ryder as Lydia, and let me just say, that was actually really good. I really liked it. I never really watched the animated series. I like the plot, okay? The plot is really nice, right? She, like, finds a family in them, and then she finds out that, you know, it's just a whole I like Beetlejuice kind of segment. I like Beetlejuice. His character is so fun. I'm just gonna say he's a horrible person, but he's so fun. He wants to scare people because he's basically just bored. He's alone too, and like that parallel with him being alone and lonely, just as Lydia is, helps him like to connect with her and gets him to be able to like get her to be his friend eventually. And he's basically just really lonely. He's so lonely. There's a whole song where he's like, I'm lonely. Help.
That's the one before Say My Name, right? That's the one?
Yeah. On the roof. It's like,
yeah.
I'm sad. The whole time.
Oh my god.
And Barbara and Adam, they want like a child, but they're just not ready about it. They have a whole song. It's like Ready, Set, Not Yet. And it's just them going on like, oh, we went through our whole list of things. We got a house, we got a car, we got a minivan, we got we got all those stuff. But now it's time for a kid, but they're not ready for a kid. And basically, eventually, they just adopt Lydia, I guess. They just
die first.
They died. They're fine. They're
like,
still
like. Let me just give a little heads up for anyone who thinks like that just in case. You know, they're dead. They're
at the end of Ready, Set, Not Yet. They both jump onto like a creaky floorboard, and like they mention it in the song, and they're like, aha, a house with creaky floorboards, we cannot have a child with this. And then they jump at it in the end of the song and basically plummet to their death.
Yeah, so I had like okay, like even if we didn't tell you, to be fair, the musical does give you fair warning. Beetlejuice, like very first song tells you this is a show about death. And then like when they die, he's like, see, I told you it's about death. So anyway.
See, I wasn't kidding, it's a show about death. My feral instinct to always do that is unbelievable.
Amazing. Absolutely.
I have just got to say, we gotta move on to the last one. Because we're at the 25-minute mark.
We should have talked more about we should have talked more about Beetlejuice than 6. I'm gonna be honest here.
Honestly, I think I talked fast enough.
Okay. Yeah.
just
Okay,
just listen to the musical. Look up the movie if you can't follow along that much, because it's basically like the same plot with a little bit like tweaks here and there. I honestly like the musical more than I like the movie. I like the movie because it's like a little bit more nostalgic, you know? Like I remember watching it.
I should see it.
You should. It's pretty good. I like Winona Ryder. I think that's the actress's name. I think she's in Stranger Things now.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
I don't really know.
The last musical we're gonna be talking about, honorable mentions, the ones we actually watched. Dear Evan Hansen. Beware spoilers. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey.
This is the only one that we have both seen in person.
Together.
Yeah.
Because it's good. Okay,
It
so
was.
basically in school we had this whole unit in English class about Dear Evan Hansen, and like my teacher, she like put us into like groups. Not groups. She gave people roles, and they never actually sang, but she did, like, whenever we were doing work, she put up the soundtrack. It was really a good time. And basically, Bri, you want to start the summary?
Oh, yes. Okay, so for Dear Evan Hansen, it is the story about this boy, Evan Hansen. He is a high school senior, I think, and he has social anxiety. And he goes to therapy for it, but in the beginning, he isn't very, like, enthusiastic about it. Like, he isn't very happy. He's struggling with the social anxiety. He's got a crush on this, I think, underclassman girl who is, I think, a junior.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
He broke his arm the previous summer for, can I say why already?
Yeah,
Or
there's
should I wait?
spoilers. We already put a spoiler warning.
Okay. He broke his arm he told everyone his job.
Wait, trigger warning. Okay, go.
Oh, yes, trigger warning.
Yeah.
So it's said that he got it, like, first they say that he got it from his job because he was, like, working with trees. Then,
By the end of the
like,
musical.
then he lets the audience doesn't think, like, the audience quote unquote knows that it's from his job, but everyone else around him thinks it's from him hanging out with a quote unquote friend. Oh god, I'm jumping way too ahead, but whatever. Connor, his friend. Oh my god, there's so much. Okay,
So basically, Connor commits suicide, right, in the beginning of the play. And basically, he wrote a letter to himself that day about Zoe Murphy, which is Connor Murphy's sister. So there was a mishap where he saw the letter, Connor Murphy, saw the letter, and he, like, signed, okay, yeah, and they thought the Dear Evan Hansen that Connor had in his pocket, since he kept the letter with him, he thought he was writing a letter to freaking Evan. So Evan came up with this whole thing. Like, he tried telling the truth, but it, like, started spiraling because he wanted to feel like he had a friend, and, like, it's better to fabricate it than to, like, believe that he actually doesn't have any real friends, you know?
yeah. Thank you for taking over. I'm sorry.
You're
I'm
welcome.
not good at summaries.
It's all right. So it's this whole thing of him making fake emails with his what's it called, family friend or something, and it's like they fabricate these emails. Apparently, it started becoming this big thing where it becomes a fundraiser because people wants to be seen, and he knows this, so he, like, spreads it around. Eventually, they figure it out, and the plot twist is that he didn't fall off the tree, but I'm telling you, I gasped when I heard this. He attempted, okay? We have 29 minutes.
Oh.
So, final thoughts about Dear Evan Hansen?
It's amazing. The only one I saw in person, very great, 10 out of 10. It's getting a movie soon. Can't wait.
Vocals 1,000,000% great.
Mm-hmm. And
Great.
honestly, when I first found it, it was really just, it meant a lot to me. And, like, I would have used it as a favorite, I think, but it's also been a while.
So,
But honestly, 10 out of 10. Loved it. Very nice.
It's really great. You guys should check it out. Okay, we
Oh,
have
and a little extra.
Mhm.
You're not the only one who gasped. I'll just be honest. I swear everyone gasped.
Yes. So, guys, outro.
Outro.
Now go radiate your favorite hot pockets and boil some tea. Good night.